Alright guys, Andy here, welcome to a massive medieval Minecraft mansion tutorial using my easy Minecraft 5x5 building system. I promise this looks complicated, but it's actually pretty simple to do. Hey, hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, that way you won't miss a video or a live stream. Look at the detail you could add to this place with trees, bushes, animals, and a barn. By the way, the barn would be a separate tutorial. Link in the down below. And I will make this medieval mansion available on my Patreon a little bit later on this week. Hey, what do you think of this place? Big shout out, by the way, to my channel members who are Jedi Sentinels and you are Yoda ranks. Thank you for your support, guys. Credits in the video, of course, for you guys. Hey, the inside isn't furnished or divided up, but there is plenty of room. Giving you a quick look on the inside. Plenty of room for whatever you would need. Okay, to build this, you're going to need a whole bunch of ingredients, details of which, again, I'll put onto my Patreon when I do a post all about this build. We're going to start with some polished andesite in a little 5x5 grid. And this starts off our 5x5 building system where every principal upright in the build is 3 blocks away from the other one. Add some oak upper slabs. And we're going to need a few of these. We're going to need rows of these. So for purposes of the video, I'm doing it very quickly. So 1, 3, 5, and 9. Then another 9 of these. They all overlap and share blocks in the middle. And then it just goes back down 5, 3, 1. That is the foundations. I suggest you don't build that or don't pause it until you see what I do on the outside. The outside of it is dead brainy coral block, and this forms our foundations. So completely round the outside, I'll spin the camera around here, you can see we've got dead brainy coral block all the way around, and it makes some lovely looking blocks. I think they look like bricks and mortar, or stones and mortar. Okay, continuing with our 5x5 building system, get yourself some oak as wood as logis, come up by 4 blocks, and then seal the deal at the top like that. Again, oak wood slabs, and there we go. We're going to need a few of these. So again, for the purposes of the video, just going to speed this up. What you want to do is put these little sections exactly in the places that I have. So go 1, 3, 5, and then 6 at the sides, 5, 3, 1, leaving a gap in the middle. Round the outside here, we've got some terracotta, a block of your choice for your terracotta. I'm using this kind of purpley, bluey terracotta. It is kind of up to you which block you do use. Depends on your texture pack, really. I'm using the Stevens Traditional Texture Pack and SILDURS Vibrant Shaders. So this particular block looks kind of bluey, purpley in colour. Add some window panes as well, and a door at the front and at the opposite side in the back. I realised that was quite quick. You're going to have to pause the video and kind of catch up with all that. I'm sure even in survival that's going to take you probably all day to get this far. But anyway, now we're on to the next floor. And again, we're going to start with some more of these little 5x5 sections, but just walls this time. Now I'm going to use a white block. I've chosen bone block. If you've got a good skeleton grinder or something, if you're building this in survival, then the bone block shouldn't be too difficult to make. A little space for a door, and then 3 spaces for windows right there. Here I'm going upside down 1 and then 2 on top, upside down spruce stairs in all those positions. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions right there. Then we're going to bring up some more oak logs, 4 high again. Sorry, that one was 3, but it should be 4 in all these positions. Hang on a second, that bit's wrong. Wait. Don't do anything. Wait until I fix it. I've put 1 on the corner there, which is wrong. The corner, no. I'm trying to figure out my mistake. That one's fine. Seal it up at the top. There's 1 in the corner. That's it. There we go. Take that one away. And copy exactly what I'm doing here. I can put in some nice bone walls again to exactly mirror what I've done at the front of the house. And again, you can add doors and windows eventually. So spin the camera around nice and slowly so you can see exactly what I've done, hopefully in exactly the right places. Cool. So next we're going to add in some oak, just joining up the gaps. Wherever you've got an upright with a gap of 3, just join that up. So this is called jettying. In medieval terms, it would be jettying, or just making the upper floors stick out a bit more than the bottom floors. And this was a common practice in medieval times. More oak wood slabs in these positions. So you've got 6 blocks there, 6 blocks there, and then don't forget your little diagonals in the corner right there. Another 6 slabs there, upper slabs, and a 6 slabs there. And that creates little 3x3 spaces. Don't forget those blocks, and these little 3x3 spaces can hold more bone blocks. If you don't want to grind out bone blocks, then you could get maybe some white wool or white concrete, would look quite good as well. Meant to represent the kind of the wattle and daub, painted wattle and daub. There we go. 3 in the corner with a log on top, and then these 3x3 shapes with a window in between. Here's the windows coming in. And a door. And then 3 more blocks in that corner, just slightly off camera. More windows coming in. But as I move the camera around, hopefully you can see that position where I've just sealed that in. Making sure there's windows everywhere. And there we go. We'll just spin the camera around nice and slow so you can see from all different angles what has happened. Alright, good progress. So, what I'm going to do is copy that to the other side and fill in the gaps here at the back and front. So you'll need to do that as well, obviously. Now, paying attention to the inside area here. This is kind of down to you what you do on the inside, but this is a suggestion. I'm going to create an extra bit of floor here, leaving kind of an atrium in the middle, which eventually gets kind of filled up with a tower. But you needn't bring the tower all the way down through the build. Add some more floorage right here. Again, little simple 5x5 sections. It all divides itself up pretty much automatically. I'm leaving a little 9x3 gap in the middle. Is that 9x3? 7x3 gap in the middle. And then more oak wood upper slabs. And that helps us create a ceiling and a floor. Grand. Next we're going to go again with these 1 and 2 upside down spruce stairs around this corner too. And more jettying, more bringing the build out. Don't copy these slabs because they're wrong. I soon spot my mistake. Upper spruce wood slabs, 1 in the corner. So we've got 6 upper spruce wood slabs. 6 again, 1 in the corner, 6 again. And I should put 1 in the corner over there, and I forget, which leads to a slight mistake later on in the video, but I do repair it quite quickly. Exact same thing on the back of the build. This is a very symmetrical build. Cool. Now we're going to go for some uprights. So locate these positions, and we're going to go upright again with some more bone block. Same on the other side. How are you getting on? Are you pausing it? Are you pausing and building, pausing and building? Hopefully you are. Okay, these positions. Again, quite straightforward. 4 blocks high and close up the gap of 3. Okay, kind of a difficult angle there with the camera, but you'll see it better on the other side. Fill in these gaps with more bone block or wool, whatever you've got. There you go. You can see it slightly better on that side. We will spin the camera around. Blocks on top of the corner bone blocks, and then add in, of course, your window panes. Could use stained glass. I've just gone for ordinary glass. So what I'm doing now is just copying and pasting this exactly the same thing onto the other side. There we go. Really good progress. The skeleton of this house is looking pretty smart. Okay, so now we're going to go right into Yoda's head for more of a complicated bit here. So we're going to take our time and do this in first person. Upside down Ocus Woodus Steris in all these locations. And same over here as well, actually. This one's getting also upside down Ocus Steris. There we go. Cool. Right. As I zoom around and do that on the other sides, it means we have it all the way round, ready for our roofing job. Cool, so I've chosen a very, very expensive block for my roof. I've gone for prismarine block stairs. If you can't find these, then I think diorite stairs, polished diorite stairs would look just as good as these green ones. I can't resist the green. I'm sorry, I'm building in creative. If you're in survival, I know these are going to be an absolute pain in the class to provide. But that's where your roof blocks go on. Can you see where they stick out to? Hopefully you can. Build up your normal, regular roof. Like that. And we'll slow right down here. Upside down, correct the way facing backwards, and then upside down again. Prismarine brick slabs are next, showing us the top of the roof. So bring that in line roughly with the wall. It'll probably get extended by 1 or 2 more blocks once we put the actual roof on. Another kind of expensive block, hopefully not as expensive as it used to be, but clay is used to make these beautiful brick stairs. I just love the way they look. Exact same thing on the other side. I'm using Command just to copy and paste that across, but that completes the end roof. And then over here, we're going to put on our next roof. So that block there kind of starts you off, and then you just go up your normal stair climb. Try and get to the middle. Upside down, correct the way up, facing out the way, and then upside down again. And then we're going to curve this roof round here. Now I make a slight mistake on the right hand side here, so you're going to be very, very patient with my... We're going to just hold the camera here, and then we're going to repair that mistake. So I've just done exactly the same thing on the other side. Copying that roof again across to the other side. So yeah, bear in mind there's a slight mistake in front of you on camera right now. Just where those 3 oak wood logs stick up, and I am going to repair that in a second. So I'm going to start putting the brick on, and this is where I kind of realize I made a slight mistake. See, it looks uneven, doesn't it? It's not even from left to right on the sticky out window bit, so this isn't very good. So this is where I start to think, gotta fix this. I decided not to go back and re-record this, because I think it's kind of instructional to see where I went wrong. So we're going to take that dark prismarine stair block out by one and bring that round, and that makes it even on both sides. It kind of just obvious when you think about it, but there we go. Holding the camera there for a good long time, giving you a good long look. Hopefully that's pretty straightforward. The rest of it is actually straightforward. All you're doing is wrapping this beautiful brick round and kind of just joining things up there. And then the next row leaves a little gap where we can put a brick slab. Again, just keep that going, bring the slabs across, and there we go, beautiful. Now I'm reaching into my inventory and we're going to put down the slab. And then one more slab would go soon. Let's just finish off the roof. That sticky out complicated roof part in the middle of the picture there, or just to the left of the middle, you could make it a giant dormer window actually, if you don't like that particular roof. I think that would look very nice as well. So there we go. So I'm using some orange wool here and my special commands here just to make sure I get this exactly copied and pasted to the other side. Very symmetrical build, so that's going to be done exactly the same on the other side, just moving the camera around so you can see that precisely. And of course the back of the build is exactly the same as the front of the build. And there we go. Roof work done. That's probably a day's work. It's a long time. That's a few hours work. Depends if you've got all the materials ready. If you're building in creative, it shouldn't take you too long. Right, so we've got some big gaps in the roof to fill in as well. Let's get those done as well. Starting with the front of the build, we're going to add a very simple roof here. Just bring this beautiful green prismarine brick stair all the way around like that. Build up a really simple roof shape here. And again, bring that prismarine brick stair round the corners. Nice bit of trim, nice detail. I do love that. I think the green really goes well with the white and the brown of the wood. Oh, some spruce fences going in for these little balconies here. Very cute, tucked away balconies. I love those little nooks and crannies in a medieval build. Very slow bit of camera work here. A bit dark actually to see this, but what we're doing is actually adding some upper oak slabs just to seal that in. I'm afraid that's a little bit hard to see, but it just seals in that bit of ceiling there on top of the balcony recess. I'm going to go ahead and do the same on the other side. And then we can get some spruce, I think. Spruce stairs just to finish off on the roof right here. Prismarine slabs. And then the spruce goes in here. Wonderful. Now I'm using these trapdoors. What trapdoors are these? Are these jungle trapdoors? I think these are jungle trapdoors, and these act like shutters on the windows. These need to be put pretty much on every window just about, all the way around your build. Chances are I'm going to miss one or two as I do the recording. Oh, dark oak gates or spruce gates, or whatever gates you've got lots of. I like to add these in between the oak stairs, and these look beautiful. And these are pretty much going to get spammed absolutely everywhere. So I'll catch some of these on camera, some of these I won't catch on camera. I don't put any in the balcony alcove, but I certainly put some here. Exact same on the other side. Looks like I was missing some of these upright or upside down oak stairs. I forgot to do these, so that's got a job for me to do all the way around. I've got a bit of roof to repair for some reason as well. Okay, so now we can turn our attention. I've got some 1 and 2 upside down oak stairs. Bring these uprights completely to the top. And one in the middle too. And then I put some randomly placed cross pieces, just like anywhere you want. Just divide it up, make it look a bit more higgledy-piggledy and more random. I think I'm using stripped birch oak. That doesn't make sense. Stripped birch logs here for that nice kind of light feel. Bring out 2 logs sticking straight out like that. And then we're going to make a little balcony for this kind of attic room. Upper oak slabs, we need 10 of them. Oh, going to put in a bell at this point. So bottom slab and the bell. Beautiful detail in Minecraft 1.14. These are acacia trapdoors going on nicely there on the outside here. And that defines our beautiful balcony. Going to add in a door. You can maybe add a window in as well. I think just a door is fine. Ooh, looks like an oak log took a hit there. Never mind. Okay, great. I'm going to put in some window baskets here. So 1 oak slab sticking out. Grab yourself some podzol and some spruce trapdoors, and we'll make a nice little bit of window box. So the 5x5 system can look a little plain and flat to begin with, but as you can see, as you start to jetty a build out, add things like window boxes, gates, shutters, balconies, and a nice roof, then all of a sudden it really starts to come alive, this build. And don't forget, we'll be adding chests and lanterns and scaffolding and all sorts of things. So there you go. Make sure everything's exactly the same on the other side. I think I can see some places where some gate trim is missing, but apart from that, yep, pretty good. Cool, so the next stage is that missing gate trim right up there. Exact same thing on the other side. We've got some more trapdoors to put on. Spin the camera around. And you can see this other side here. Even if you're not building this, hopefully you're watching it all the way through and getting some building tips as well. Tips and tricks for building in the 5x5 system. Do follow me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you, and you can send me pictures of what you're building, and I'll give you some feedbacks and nice comments and love on your pictures as well. Right, let's turn our attention to this end here. So I'm going straight up with that wood there, in line with the 5x5 system. Bringing it across and up. Again, using these kind of random shapes here. Just divide this off. I'm not going to be too prescriptive here. Oak, stripped oak, which looks great. So again, a little bit higgledy-piggledy, looks fine. Adding on some more upside down oak stairs, filling in the gaps with upper Ocus Woodus Slabus, sticking a door, and it's another simple balcony going on again with some acacia trapdoors. I love these trapdoors. Beautiful, beautiful block. Steven's traditional texture pack. That's what I'm using for Java Edition PC. In between these little teeny tiny gaps here, we've got some beautiful spots where you can put some dark oak gates. I'm filling in some tiny details there on that side. Hard to see, so what we'll do is we'll zoom into Yoda's head here, boom, and you can see exactly what I'm doing. So upside down prismarine, got to add that oak in there. One more prismarine in there, and I can put this oak back. There we go. Cool. Oh, yeah. Instead of a window, I've gone for just a fence gate, and I think that looks pretty smart. So exactly the same thing would need to be done to the other side. Oh, before we do that, I'm going to add in some more window boxes with podzol, spruce trapdoors, and some plants. So whatever's been done on one side needs to be done exactly the same on the other side. So make sure you've got all your trapdoors, all your bits of gate trim. Double check that everything is exactly the same on both sides. I've copied that and pasted it down off camera. So obviously the side we're looking at now needs to be done same as the other side. So I'll do that off camera. And when we come back, it will be done on both sides. Right, now we need a front porch or a staircase. Super simple little staircase here. Now we're going to use these little 5x5 sections to run a porch around the entire build. Kind of difficult to comment and explain how this is done, but as you can see, it's just simple 5x5 sections with some spruce gates at the bottom and upper oak wood slabs on the top. And as you can see, in just square sections, it's running around nearly the entire build. So I take it right to there. Some spruce fences. I'm just going to spin the camera around here. I have started putting on some trapdoors, but let me show you exactly what I'm doing with these trapdoors. So they kind of face in the way and then round the spruce stairs. I love this. The spruce fences get a trapdoor attached. A simple oak trapdoor gets attached. Isn't that great the way it does that? I love how it binds now to the fence. Boom. So the corners look kind of cool. They look a bit more sturdy. Hopefully you can see exactly how I'm kind of changing which way I face to put the trapdoors on. Yeah, I'm very happy with that fence design indeed. I'm going to be using that a lot more. Some stairs at the back here finish our section there. Of course, that needs to be done exact same to both sides. Okay, here I'm adding on the oak log. So every oak log upright, I'm adding on some upside down oak stairs. Here's some trim on the front of the build with some dark oak gates, fences, lanterns, and I've got bone block just to seal in the gap up there. Right, so here we need to add some more dark oak trim. So what I'm doing with this dark oak trim is a dark oak fence in the inside corner, and then it's more gates. So the very inside corner gets a dark oak fence. I'll show you that in first person towards the end of the video. That's actually really not picked up well on the camera. More trapdoors on the windows. Some of them I'm putting flat onto the windows as if they're closed. Other ones I'm putting on as if they're open. Dormer window time. Count up 1 and in 3 on the brick. And then we're going to remove 3 brick stairs there. And another 3 brick stairs there. Make a little platform, and I'm going to be using stripped spruce, I think this time. 3 high to make a little 2 high window. And then I'm going to go upside down on my roof trim. Fill in the back a little bit, and then bring that roof trim up. Take away enough bricks so that the roof trim just joins on. And there we go, a little super simple dormer window. Same on this side, 1, 2, 3. Take away the bricks so it joins. Upside down, correct the way up, facing out the way. Your slabs coming across, and there we go. A teeny tiny dormer window complete. Again, I'll give you another good look at that a little bit later on in the video. Now, chimney time. It's up to you where you place your chimney. I'm going for right here. Obviously, you're going to need to extend the chimney down and into your build, depending where you've put your chimney, and make a nice big hearty fireplace. I've gone for some upside down stone brick stairs, and I'm sticking in a campfire to make some smoke. Don't forget, you could add some hay under the campfire if you want a whole ton more of smoke. So copy everything you've done on that side to the other side, including dormer windows on both sides and both ends of the build. Add on another entryway at the back here. Pretty simple. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to bring some oak trim round like that and join it up to the stairs. I think I decided to move the stairs out by 1 block just to kind of match up with that trim a bit more. But that trim's important, kind of divides up your terracotta blocks from your dead brainy coral as well. And we need to do exactly the same on the other side. Bring that oak trim round. And I'm bringing my stairs out by, I think by 1 block. Just looks a little better. There we go. Exact same chimney and windows on the other side. Now it's time for a bit of a tower. So make a gap of 3 exactly in the middle. And then make it a gap of 5 and add in some dead brainy coral block. And they form the middles. So add on some more andesite 2 on each side and then make it into a corner. So there's your 2 and a corner there, and then you've got some more dead brainy in the middle. Bring it up by 3, and what we're going to do is make some polished andesite and dead brainy coral block walls. So what I'm going to do is hold the camera right here on this wall, and rest assured that all 4 walls are exactly the same. So if you copy that wall and just duplicate it on all 4 sides, you've got yourself a little defensive medieval tower in the middle of our build. Upside down stone brick stairs, chiseled stone brick blocks in these positions, upside down stone brick stairs to create that kind of little bit of recessed shadow, and then normal stone bricks on top of the chiseled, and then you can add a little bit of polish with some nice looking stone slabs. I didn't use any smooth stone in this build. That's annoying. You could use smooth stone. Might look even better than your andesite. Simple floor and a flag. I've gone up 5 or 6 or 7. Doesn't really matter how far up you come with your flagpole. I think I've made my flagpole quite short, thinking like a YouTuber, so that my my whole house fits on the thumbnail, including the flag. But yeah, maybe you make your flag a bit taller. It would look a little bit smarter. And there we go, guys. What do you think? Let me take off the roof here and show you on the inside. I'm just adding a little bit more floorage right here. Pretty simple. Same on the other side. We'll stick the roof back on and then take off this section of roof at the very top. And I'm going to add a little bit of floor here just behind where the balconies are going to be. The inside of this build, honestly, is down to you guys. Plenty of room. You're going to have a lot of fun furnishing and building out the inside of this massive medieval mansion. And that's pretty much the tutorial finished. So if you go a little bit crazy with detail, this is what you could actually end up with. What have I done? I've added in a pond, some trees, some animals, a barn. As I said, this barn is a separate tutorial. If you want to build this barn, you can as well. There you go. A little bit of a crane on the back as well. Lanterns, chests. Some of these vines look pretty cool. The vines actually go on the back of the trapdoors. Pretty cool. Barrels. A nice bit of farm at the back with some paths going around as well. Really add a bit of detail. Ooh, and we could really finish this off with a nice bit of pumpkin there. Isn't there a pumpkin with a face? I'm sure there's a pumpkin with a face, isn't there? Yes, a jack-o'-lantern. Let's get this. A carved pumpkin represent our scarecrow. Boom, there you go. We've got some scaffolding. Looks really good as well, piled up. More barrels. As the vines start to hang down, it really adds some good character to your build as well. A couple of little pot plants. As I said, you've got paths, farms, animals, plants, horses, whatever you want to add. to the detail really makes this place look pretty cool. Ooh, something you can do is add dead horny coral fans everywhere, and it kind of just looks like fungus, bracket fungus growing out of the wood and kind of rotting things away. I do like how that looks as well. Let's have a quick look on the inside as well. I haven't done anything on the inside. This is down to you. You can start to divide the walls as well. All you would need to do is get whatever block of choice you want for your walls, and you could just start to divide up this place into rooms as well. So there we go. That is that floor. And then up here, you would need to provide some staircase or ladders. You've got a tower in the middle, again, which doesn't need to come down all the way through. Cute little balconies as well. We love these balconies. Woohoo! And even further up into this build, you've got masses of space up here for a huge attic. You could have bedrooms and whatnot up here as well. And another balcony over there. So huge scope for the inside of this massive, massive mansion. Guys, thank you so much indeed for watching this tutorial. If you did like it, hit that thumbs up button, add some support in the comments down below, follow me on Instagram and send me pictures, especially if you build this, but send me pictures of what you are building. Excuse my brown pants, I will be off to change them. It just sounds wrong. I will see you next time. Ciao ciao on the blocks, be with you.